and welcome to the Monday show. I am hopefully unmuted. And now I have to be right back because I forgot to mute a computer. Okay, now that that's fixed, I am unfortunately running the show solo today. Quincy did need to take the day off. Dan has already left for the evening, and Andy is up at the store locking up with Store Dan because if y'all were not aware, Store Dan has made a reappearance back at the store and is helping us out throughout the week with that. So while they are going up there and locking up for the evening, I am here doing the live show. So that being said, I do have some $5 books, I do have some price, and I do have some magazines. So just a few housekeeping announcements. Please be aware that the FOC did go to draft mode as of 5 p.m. tonight. This afternoon. So it did end today at 5 p.m. It does not go back live for FOC until Friday at noon. So if y'all were looking for the FOC, it is now currently over. What is still live, though, is the pull list. It will be live until 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon for me and Chris and Annie to be able to pull all the books for y'all and have them ready Wednesday morning. So if you have missed it on FOC, if you did not get your FOC orders in or you do not have it on your hard copy pull list, please do check out DuncanvilleBookstore.com. Check out that pull list section for anything that we still have left available. Your next shot after it comes down at 2 p.m. is starting at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time in our Facebook albums. And speaking of Facebook albums, I did pin a link to the $5 pre-show that Dan put up before he left around about 5:55, 6 o'clock today. So please do check that out. Pardon me. We do always try to post a $5 album right before the show, as well as having $5 books on the Monday show. We do try to keep the higher dollar books for Thursday, but occasionally if I am running Thursday, you will see $5 on the Thursday show as well. So without further ado, I will just jump into it. How this works is you must type the words claim, a letter, and a number. If you cannot get a letter and a number in, please do get as much of the title in as possible so I can get you your books. But with all that being said, I will put everything up on the cover cam. If it does not have a price sticker on it, it means that it will be $5. If it does have a price sticker, it will be as marked. So without further ado, the first one up is Archie Meets Kiss number 628. It is for $5. We'll probably do 2 rounds of $5 on the A-frame before we move on to price. We'll probably do 2 rounds of that before we start mixing stuff up. I am looking to go probably until about 8:15-ish tonight, maybe a little bit longer depending on what Andy gives a thumbs up on. But that is the plan for now. Next up is The Adventures of Fat Freddy's Cat number 4. Got a newsstand copy of X Factor number 1. Got Archie's Pal Jughead number 214. Please do bear with me for anything that I might have to run around the camera for. If there is any glitches or anything like I just had to do at the very beginning because of the speaker on the computer, please do bear with me. Like I did say, I am running it by myself tonight. Got Justice League of America number 158. Got Betty, number 132. 11. Got Archie's Spring Break number 4. Got Manhunter number 5. It is the first issue special from DC. Got Betty number 140. Got Captain America number 189. Hello, Doug. Doug is claiming the DC first issue special Manhunter number 5. Thank you, sir. For $5. Got that for you. Next up is Forbidden Tales of Dark Manson number 12. Go ahead and scoot this one over. Got Archie and Friends number 122. Remember, guys and gals, these right now are $5 each. We will get to the prize books after one more round of the A-frame. So we will get there very, very soon. Next up is Supernatural Thrillers number 3. I'm going to go ahead and do last call for the top row. Got Archie Meets Kiss number 628. Got The Adventures of Fat Freddy's Cat number 4. Got X Factor number 1, which is a newsstand edition. And we got Archie's Pal Jughead number 214 for $5 each. Got Archie's Spring Break number 5, and I do have 2 copies for 2 people if y'all want them. Got Flash number 350. Got Wonder Man number 1. Got Archie number 550. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do last call for the middle row. We've got Justice League of America 158. Got Betty 132. Got Batman Annual number 11. And we've got Archie Spring Break number 4, all for $5 each. I got Justice League of America number 199. Got Batman number 180. In lieu of Halloween, we've got Archie and Friends number 135. I do not know, sir. Let me flip my phone sideways and see if it happens on mine. course, now my phone is not rotating at all, so let me see if I got the rotation off. Well, I cannot get my phone to rotate sideways, so I am sorry, but I have no idea. Maybe someone else who is available to be able to do that might be able to chime in. Yeah, Wonder Woman number 329. And I go ahead and do last call for the bottom row. We've got Betty number 140. We've got Captain America 189. We've got Forbidden Tales of Dark Manson number 12. And we've got Archie and Friends number 122 for $5 each. Adam, it may actually just be Facebook. Sometimes I know it used to be where on Android you could swipe off to the left and be able to actually see the comments, and I know they've taken that away, so it might just be something with Facebook with some of their updates. Next up, we've got Batman number 415. Seems like they're always messing stuff up when it's perfectly fine just as it is. Yes, that I will agree to with that statement. Got Firestorm number 1. It is the Fury of Firestorm, the Nuclear Man number 1. Yeah, I always find it interesting because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different devices showing right now. 2 of them are showing the same screen. My phone is showing a different screen, and then the tablet that I am looking at for comments is on a completely different cover. So that does not surprise me whatsoever. Next up is Batman number 591. I'm sure if Andy came back in right now, he would tell me he's probably on a completely different cover as well. Next up is Archie, number 563. I do have 3 copies. I'm going to go ahead and do last call for the top row. We've got Supernatural Thrillers, number 3. We've got 2 copies of Archie Spring Break, number 5. We've got Flash, number 350, and we've got Wonder Man, number 1, all for $5 each. And because I was not paying attention, we will do one more row of 5 before we switch on to the price. Next up is Fantasy Masterpieces, number 3. It is featuring Silver Surfer. We've got the Fabulous Fury Freak Brothers one shot. Pardon me. One of these days I'll learn not to try to talk through a cough. Okay, next up, let's move on to some price books. First up on price is Batman number 292. It is graded at a 6.0 for 12. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do last call for the middle row. We've got Archie number 550. Got Justice League of America number 199. Got Batman number 180. And we've got Archie and Friends number 135, all for $5 each. We've got Supergirl number 1. It is graded at 9.0 for $15. Remember, guys, if they are on the show, we do mark them a bit down already before they go back into the store or go to the store. We do put them up in a Facebook album and give you another shot at them for a week before they do make it up to the store. So please do keep that in mind. Next up is Thor number 243. It is graded at 7.5 for $10. We've got Incredible Hulk number 249. It is graded at 8.5 for $10. We got Batman number 655. It is graded at a 9.6 for $75. It is the first cameo appearance of Damian Wayne. Now go ahead and do last call for the bottom row. We've got Wonder Woman number 329. Pardon me. We've got Batman number 415. We've got Firestorm number 1. And we've got Batman number 591 for $5 each. We've got Captain America number 186. It is graded at 7.5 for $15. There is a note that says it is the origin of Falcon. We got Brave and the Bold number 102. It is graded at 7.5 for $20. Oh, take me short. We got Detective Comics number 461. It is graded at 7.0 for $10. Got Supergirl number 1. This one is graded at a 7.5 for $12. And go ahead and do last call for the top row. We've got 2 copies. Whoops. Should have been 3 copies of Archie number 563. We've got Fantasy Masterpieces number 3. And Fabulous Fury Freak Brothers one shot. Whoop, actually that is the Fabulous Fury Freak Brothers number 10 for $5. That was in the beginning of my coughing fit and I totally missed the 10. Got Unexpected number 136. It is graded at 7.0 for $15. Got Batman Spawn one shot. It is graded at 9.4 for $10. It is Batman Spawn War Devil one shot. Got Incredible Hulk number 251. It is graded at 9.0 for $10. We've got Thor, number 245. It is graded at 8.5 for 25. It's also the first He Who Remains. And then go ahead and do last call for the middle row. We've got Batman, number 292, graded at 6.0 for 12. Got Supergirl, number 1, graded at 9.0 for 15. Got Thor, number 243, graded at 7.5 for 10. And we've got Incredible Hulk, number 249, graded at 8.5 for 10. Okay. We got Batman, number 89. It is graded at 9.4 for 25. It's the first cameo appearance of Punchline and is a Matina cover. Next up is Invaders, number 14. It is graded at 8.0 for 10. We got X Factor number 1. It is graded at 6.0 for 10. Got Batman number 276. It is graded at 6.0 for 10. Gonna go ahead and do last call for the bottom row. We've got Batman number 655, graded at 9.6 for 75. We got Captain America 186, graded at 7.5 for 15. We've got Brave and the Bold, number 102, graded at 7.5 for 20. And we've got Detective Comics number 461, graded at 7.0 for 10. Hello, Quincy. I am missing my chairperson tonight, sir. Hope you are doing okay. Next up is Spider-Man and the Incredible Hulk one-shot. It is a special back-to-school edition from Sanger Harris, graded at 9.0 for 15. We are going to put up some magazines once I get that bottom row filled in. I actually did have 2 copies of that Spider-Man. Next up is Brave and the Bold, number 115. It is graded at 8.5 for 30. And next up is Amazing Spider-Man one-shot. It is from AIM, graded at a 7.5 for 12. Looks like a free purchase with AIM special. Seems that me trying to talk through a cough is not a very good idea for me tonight. Okay, let's start with some magazines. First up is Heavy Metal. It is spring 1988. These will be $5 each. They are, I will let you know ahead of time, all Heavy Metal. And go ahead and do last call for the top row. We've got Supergirl number 1. It is graded at 7.5 for 12. Got Unexpected 136, graded at 7.0 for 15. Got Batman Spawn War Devil one shot, graded at 9.4 for 10. And we've got Incredible Hulk number 251, graded at 9.0 for 10. Got Heavy Metal magazine from winter of 1988. We will only be able to get 3 on a row on these. So these should go a little bit quick with the first round. Got Heavy Metal March of 1989. Next up is Heavy Metal November of 1989. Gonna go ahead and do last call for the middle row. We've got Thor number 245. It is graded at 8.5 for 25. We got Batman number 89. It is graded at 9.4 for 25. We've got Invaders number 14, graded at 8.0 for 10. And we've got X Factor number 1, graded at 6.0 for 10. Got Heavy Metal magazine from January of 1990. Got Heavy Metal September of 1990. I did not shuffle these up. I decided, with Dan's help, to leave them all in order. Got Heavy Metal January of 1991. From guys and gals, these are $5 each. I'm gonna go ahead and do last call for the bottom row. We've got Batman number 276, graded at 6.0 for 10. We've got 2 copies of Spider-Man and the Incredible Hulk from Sandra Harris one shot. It is graded at 9.0 each and at $15 each. Got Brave and the Bold number 115, graded at 8.5 for 30. And we've got Amazing Spider-Man from AIM one shot, graded at 7.5 for 12. Got Heavy Metal, May of 1991. Got Heavy Metal September of 1991. Got Batman number 415 for $5. And I go ahead and do last call for the top row. Got Heavy Metal magazine from September of 1988. Or, sorry, from spring of 1988. Got Heavy Metal winter of 1988. And Heavy Metal March of 1989. Got X Factor number 1 for 5. Got Archie's Madhouse at number 34 for 5. number 16 for 5. Got Batman Beyond promo, graded at a 9.4 for 65. It is the free Origin promo issue. I'm going to go ahead and do last call for the middle row. We've got Heavy Metal, November of 1989. Got Heavy Metal, January of 1990. And we've got Heavy Metal, September of 1990. Okay, we've got Detective Comics, number 511. It is graded at 9.4 for 10. We've got Batman Holy Terror One Shot, graded at 9.4 for 10. Got Thor, number 243, graded at 9.0 for 15. Got Heavy Metal from January of 1992 for 5. I'm going to go ahead and do last call for the bottom row. Got Heavy Metal, January of 1991. Got Heavy Metal, May of 1991. And we've got Heavy Metal, September of 1991, all for $5 each. Got Heavy Metal from July of 1992. For 5. And we've got Heavy Metal January from 1993 for 5. We got Amazing Spider-Man number 302, graded at 9.2 for 15. And go ahead and do last call for, Doug is wanting Thor number 243, graded at 9.0 for 15. Thank you, sir. We got that for you. Remember, guys, when you can, please try to give me at least an A, B, or C with the titles to help me out a little bit. It is flipped and backwards for me. Not that I don't enjoy a challenge, it just helps out where we can. Let's see, where was I? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do last call for the top row. We've got Batman number 415, X-Factor number 1, Archie's Madhouse number 34, and Invaders number 16, all for $5 each. Got Batman number 410. It is a third print, graded at a 9.2 for 15. Got Eternals number 13. It is graded at 8.0 for 12. Got Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos number 18, graded at 4.5 for 15. Got Archie and Friends number 130 for 5. Gonna go ahead and do last call for the middle row. Got Batman Beyond promo, graded at 9.4 for 65. Hello, Mark. Got Detective Comics number 511, graded at 9.4 for 10. And we've got Batman Holy Terror One Shot, graded at 9.4 for 10. Got 2 copies of Batman number 411 for $5 each. Got Secrets of Sinister House number 8 for $5. Got Astonishing Tales number 36 for $5. Trying to find a better spot for the hand sanitizer. I keep bumping it. Okay, next up is Eternals number 14, graded at 7.5 for 12. Gonna go ahead and do last call for the bottom row. We've got Heavy Metal from January of 1992. Got Heavy Metal from July of 1992. And we've got Heavy Metal from January of 1993, all for $5 each. Got Batman number 412, graded at 9.0 for 12. Got Justice League of America number 153. It is graded at 8.5 for 10. Got Dark Knights of Steel number 1 variant, graded at a 9.4 for 15. It is the Devil Dog Comics exclusive variant for 15. Okay, we've got Heavy Metal from September of 1993 for 5. Gonna go ahead and do last call for the top row. We've got, but first, Mark is wanting C3. Thank you, sir. Got Justice League of America number 153, graded at 8.5 for 10. Thank you, sir. Got that for you. Okay, gonna go ahead and do last call for the top row. We've got Amazing Spider-Man number 302, graded at 9.2 for 15. Got Batman number 410. It is a third print, graded at 9.2 for 15. And then we've got Eternals number 13, graded at 8.0 for 12. And Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos number 18, graded at a 4.5 for 15. Got Heavy Metal from May of 1994 for 5. These are some gorgeous covers. I would not have any more room for anything else. We've got Heavy Metal from September of 1994 for 5. Okay, we've got Detective Comics number 647. It is graded at 9.4 for 35. Gonna go ahead and do the last call for the middle row. Got Archie and Friends number 130. Got 2 copies of Batman number 411. We've got Secrets of Sinister House number 8. And we've got Astonishing Tales number 36, all for $5 each. Got Spotlight number 1. It is a promo cover, graded at 8.5 for 40. It is the first preview of Watchmen Batman Dark Knight Returns. And if I could talk, that would have been clearer. Okay, let's see here. Next up is Marvel 2-in-1 at number 54. It is graded at a 6.0 for 12. We got Secrets of Haunted House number 5. It is graded at 6.5 for 12. It is a Wrightson cover. Got Archie number 609 for 5. Gonna go ahead and do last call for the bottom row. We've got Eternals number 14, graded at 7.5 for 12. We've got Batman number 412, graded at 9.0 for 12. And we've got Dark Knights of Steel number 1 variant, graded at 9.4 for 15. Got, let's see here. Got Thor number 285 for 5. Got Starfire number 1 for 5. Got Archie and Friends number 131 for 5. Got Heavy Metal from January of 1995 for 5. Gonna go ahead and do last call for the top row. Got Heavy Metals from September of 1993. Heavy Metal from May of 1994, and Heavy Metal from September of 1994 for $5 each. Okay, we got Heavy Metal from July of 1995 for 5. Seems that these allergies are kicking me in the butt today. Whew. Next up is Heavy Metal from November of 1995 for 5. Okay, next up is Batman Adventures number 1. It is a newsstand edition. edition, graded at 9.6 for 30. I'm going to go ahead and do last call for the middle row. We got Detective Comics number 647, graded at 9.4 for 35. We got Spotlight number 1, it is a promo edition, graded at 8.5 for 40. We got Marvel 2-in-1, graded at, Marvel 2-in-1 number 54, graded at 6.0 for 12. And we've got Secrets of Haunted House number 5, Rights and cover, graded at 6.5 for 12. Well played, Bazooka, well played. Got Detective Comics number 32. It is graded at 9.2 for 10. It is a bombshell cover. You be cheating, sir. Oh, well played. Next up is Amazing Spider-Man Annual. That I did not write down. Let me fix that real quick. Annual number 13, rated at a 7.5 for 10. Got Black Hawk number 203, graded at 5.5 for 12. It is the origin of Chop Chop. Did that say? Yep, it did say Chop Chop. Next up is Archie number 627. Archie meets a Kiss for 5. And go ahead and do last call for the bottom row. Got Archie number 609. Got Thor number 285. We got Starfire number 1. And we've got Archie and Friends number 131 for $5 each. I did a bad job shuffling. Next up is Avengers number 261 for 5. Got Batman number 414 for 5. Got Thor number 259 for 5. Okay. Got Heavy Metal from September of 1997 for 5. And go ahead and do last call for the top row. Got Heavy Metal from January of 1995. Got Heavy Metal from July of 1995. And Heavy Metal from November of 1995. Got Heavy Metal from January of 1998. Got Heavy Metal from spring of 1998. Got Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 22. It is graded at 9.0 for 15. Now go ahead and do last call for the middle row. Got Batman Adventures number 1, Newsstand, graded at 9.6 for 30. Got Detective Comics number 32, Bombshell, graded at 9.2 for 10. Got Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 13, graded at 7.5 for 10. And Blackhawk number 203, graded at 5.5 for 12. Got Batman number 429. It is a newsstand edition, graded at 6.0 for 10. Got Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers number 3. It is a 5th print, graded at 8.0 for 10. Got Special Agent. It is a one-shot. It is a 1958 giveaway, graded at a 9.0 for 15. Got Amazing Spider-Man number 323 for $5. Gonna go ahead and do last call for the bottom row. We've got Archie number 627. Got Avengers number 261. We've got Batman number 414. And we've got Thor number 259, all for $5 each. We got Batman number 270 for $5. We got Power Man number 33 for $5. Got Phantom Stranger number 20 for $5. And got Heavy Metal March of 1998 for $5. Now go ahead and do last call for the top row. Got Heavy Metal from September of 1997, Heavy Metal from January of 1998, and Heavy Metal from Spring of 1998. All for $5 each. Got Heavy Metal from July of 1998 for $5. Got Heavy Metal from September of 1998 for $5. Got Archie number 568 for $5. Gonna go ahead and do last call for the middle row. We've got Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 22, graded at 9.0 for 15. Got Batman number 429 newsstand, graded at 6.0 for 10. Got Fabulous Fury Freak Brothers number 3, 5th print, graded at 8.0 for 10. And we've got Special Agent One Shot 1958 giveaway, graded at 9.0 for 15. Got Incredible Hulk number 244 for $5. We got Jughead number 149 for $5. We got Daredevil, number 188 for 5. We got Brave and the Bull, number 116, graded at 7.5 for 20. Gonna go ahead and do last call for the bottom row. We've got Amazing Spider-Man, number 323. Batman, number 270. Power Man, number 33. And Phantom Stranger, number 20, all for $5 each. Got Detective Comics, number 513. It is graded at a 9.0 for 10. Got Batman Houdini, the Devil's Workshop one-shot, graded at 9.4 for 10. Got Batman number 89. It is the first cameo appearance of Punchline, graded at 9.8 for 60. Mark is claiming C1. Brave and the Bold, number 116, graded at a 7.5 for 20. Thank you, sir. Got that for you. Okay, we've got Batman, number 274 for 5. And go ahead and do a last call for the top row. Got Heavy Metal from March of 1998. Got Heavy Metal from July of 1998. And we've got Heavy Metal from September of 1998. We will do one more round of the A-frame, and then we are going to call it a night. I do have a whole entire side of the room I got to shift, and we do have some prep work still for tomorrow before we get out of here tonight. Next up is Superboy, number 196 for 5. We got Iron Man, number 139 for 5. Got Unexpected, number S-23, because it is the Super DC Giant. Unexpected for 5. Okay, let me see what we get. We get A2. Mark is claiming, no, A2, not A1, A2. He's claiming Superboy, number 196 for 5. Thank you, sir. Got that for you. Go ahead and do another $5 then. Let me go ahead and scoot that one down. Got Adventure of Fat Freddy's Cat, number 2 for 5. Okay, Mark is wanting A3, which I moved over, so he's wanting Iron Man, number 139 for 5. Thank you, sir. Got that for you. Okay, next up is Batman Sword of Azrael number 1. It is the first Azrael, graded at 9.4 for 15. And I'm going to go ahead and do last call for the middle row. We got Archie number 568. Got Incredible Hulk number 244. Got Jughead number 149. Got Daredevil 188, all for $5 each. We've got Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 18, graded at 9.2 for 12. Got Detective Comics number 431. It is graded at 8.5 for 25. Got DC Comics presents Superman and the Golden Age Superman Annual number 1. It is graded at 9.0 for 10. Okay. Got Invincible Iron Man number 137 for 5. Iron Man. Gonna go ahead and do last call for the bottom row. Whoop. Got Detective Comics number 513, graded at 9.0 for 10. Got Batman Houdini, the Devil's Workshop one-shot, graded at 9.4 for 10. And we've got Batman number 89. It is the first Punchline, graded at 9.8 for 60. Okay, let's see what else we're going to put up on that last row. We've got Superman and Wonder Woman one-shot for 5. It is the Radio Shack special for 5. Got Walt Disney Comics and Stories number 132 for 5. Okay, Mark is wanting C1. Wanting Iron Man number 137 for 5. Thank you, sir. Got that for you. Go ahead and scoot that over one. Okay, next up is Superman's Girlfriend Lois Lane at number 81 for 5. Okay, and last but not least is Unexpected number 134 for 5. We are going to go ahead and end it there, guys. My throat won't take much more with me coughing. It's apparently me trying to swallow through a cough and talk through a cough is not such a great idea. And like I did say, we do have a whole entire room to shift over before we can start pulling books tomorrow. So with that being said, though, do keep an eye out on that Facebook album starting at 6 p.m. Get your orders in on the website before 2 p.m. Central Standard Time for anything that you still may want to try to get up for us to pull for you. Ratios will go up starting at 7 p.m. So if you are here just or there in the albums just for the ratio, those will go up at 7 p.m. for anything that we have available. Mark is wanting the Superman's Girlfriend Lois Lane number 81 for 5. Thank you, sir. I got that for you. Dan will have these up for last chance again. Do believe on Friday. So if you are watching this when this is no longer live, please do send us a private message. We will get into the boxes and pull out the books that have gone unclaimed. But if you are closer to Friday, please do check out the Last Chance album that's probably posted around 3 o'clock. I do believe he calls it Monday Second Chance. So, with all that being said, though, please be kind to each other, treat each other how you wish to be treated, and we will get through this insane world together. I will see y'all in those Facebook album claims tomorrow night. Y'all have a great night.